All right, well, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. Is we're going to take down a pine tree. You see, it's this pine tree here, and it's actually leaning towards the roundabout. And I just had enough problems with trees falling on stuff, so we're going to take it down and use it for sheathing boards. So the way I tell it exactly which way the tree is leaning is I just use a plumb bob, and I have it with all of my chainsaw stuff, and it doesn't lie. You can I can definitely tell exactly how much lean the tree has, and the wind's picking up, so I may or may not take it down. I got to take it down when there's absolutely no wind. But anyway, the plumb bob doesn't lie. I've seen people, they hold up their axe, or they stand back and eyeball it, but I want to know exactly where this tree is going. So this is 90 degrees from where I was just standing, and this is exactly where I want the tree to land. And if I hold the plumb bob up here, I can see the tree actually leans that way slightly, and that means it's really wanting to fall towards the barn, and I don't want it to fall on the barn. So I'm going to leave more hinge wood on the left hand side to help hopefully pull it over this direction. But if the wind picks up like it is, I just don't want to cut this. Maybe I won't cut it today. The wind is actually supposed to pick up later this afternoon. We've got a hurricane coming up the coast, but I thought I'd get to it because it came outside and there was no wind. And I just don't want to take the chance. It's a giant sail, and here, look at the weather vane. See the weather vane? So shows that the wind's coming. The wind wants to push the whole tree this way, and I'm trying to avoid that. So I raced out here thinking I was gonna do this, but yeah, I'm gonna do this some morning or evening when there's absolutely no wind, so it's not worth taking the chance of having it land on the barn. All right, I thought I was gonna put my chainsaw gear on and show you the plumb bob trick and the whole deal, but you're just gonna have to wait for a few days till the storm passes, and then we'll take this tree down. Well, good morning. There's no wind this morning, so I'm gonna take this tree down today. And I've already taken the time to clear out a path for an escape area, and I only have one camera, so we're only going to be able to get one view of this. So I'm going to take it off, cut off the right hand side, get that thing off, and then start in on it. So here we go. Right on my axe. My axe is underneath it. Let's see if I can get the axe out. Hopefully it's not broken. Oh, it probably is. Oh yeah. Oh, that's awful. Not what I wanted. I gotta make a new axe handle now. All right, let's do an undercut. All right, it's on the ground and it didn't hit the barn. It might have hit the Coosa dogwood. I tried to leave a bunch of hinge wood on this side and it seemed to work. So let's go see if the Coosa dogwood is still intact. Wow, we couldn't get much closer than that. We trimmed off some branches off the side, but I think it will make it. All right, this tree is not the straightest. Thanks to the white pine weevil, it has been weeviled a lot. Female weevil has laid their eggs in the leader and killed the leader, and the side branches have taken over. That's why we have these crooks. So what I am going to do is, I'm not going to saw those crooks, so I'm obviously going to cut it there, cut that thing out. And it's not very straight, so I'm gonna cut it into pretty short logs so that I can get the most out of it. So that's the plan. Let's get started. I can get Can you see the split here? That's that tree growing up that way and that one growing over there, I think. There's the pith for that one. I think that I'm gonna actually just cut this section of this off and get rid of all of that stuff. I hate wasting wood, but I think that's gonna be the best plan here. Look at my poor axe. It got crushed. Got to make a new handle. That was a good handle too. Made out of hickory. that top log is pretty much junk. And these are really not much of anything to speak of, but I'll definitely be able to get boards out of them. So I have one more tree I want to take down this morning that is dying, and yeah, I think we're gonna go do that. Actually, I'm gonna take the time to refuel the saw. I don't want to end up halfway through the cut and run out of fuel. We'll take down one more tree, and then I've got to go to work, and I've got my job cut out for me for cleaning up this mess that I've created. All right, this tree here is dying. The tops all turning brown, and I'm not sure. It could be from the sawdust pile being on its roots. You know, I tracked in and out of here with the tractor was it a couple winters ago, creating that pile. You know, there's just it's dying because probably of what I did. But so I'm gonna take it down. It's gonna land. I burnt the burn pile 2 days ago, and it's gonna land right here. I want it to land here before I build the next burn pile. Just where I wanted to put it. is cut through. Oh, it's awful. I'll cut this off here. Since this one is also so weeviled, it's a big compromise. I'm actually going to cut out that crooked piece there, and we'll get a piece at the top and an 8-footer up to there. Oh boy. All right, that's what we got. We got a 16-footer, an 8-footer, and let's measure what that top one is. That top one's a 14-footer. So I do have a cut list. I do have a cut list for beams for the garage, but we are going to get into some much nicer trees so I can actually get exactly what I want. These two that I took down today, I really just get what I can out of them that's kind of straight, and it all will go to use. So it's just better to, I get more volume out of it if I can cut out around the weevilled section. So I'm going to go eat breakfast, and then the next part of this video, it might be a part 2, we'll be sawing up all these logs and see what we get out of them. So thanks for watching. If you're like this stuff, subscribe. There's my cold weather asthma kicking in. All right, hope you're all well. I'll talk to you soon.